Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Cynthia, and today's video I'm just doing a flip through of this journal that I created for a friend. This journal is now in her hands and she's already kind of been creating in it, but I wanted to record a flip of it so that I could remember what I had created. So this is a 4-signature hardcover. As always, I've stitched some different fabrics onto my cover, and all the fabrics that I use are vintage fabrics and laces. And I've just wrapped around this ribbon. I wasn't sure what to do for the closure for this one, and I think she altered it, so that's really wonderful. And essentially this journal was inspired by the morning light and that warm feeling that kind of welcomes you, and that first sip of coffee that you take, and that kind of holding on to that feeling of comfort and warmth. So that's what inspired me. And here I have some vintage ephemera stuck into this little pocket. And I've just included a variety of pages, as I always do. There's some vintage book pages and some handmade tags that I've also added onto there. Just some dyed papers, as well as some printables. I'll have everything kind of like my favorite shops listed down below, just so that you can check that out. And here's some vintage ledger paper and some avocado dyed music paper. Whenever I create journals, I really try my best to create journals that are really easy to use and that have lots of room to create on them and to really journal on there. Here I just pointed out that page, which we'll see the other side of it in a little bit, obviously, as I get to it, but that particular page was part of my inspiration. This is a page that was sent to me by Kim from Dodges and Daisies, and Kim is just like one of the most wonderful and generous person in our community, in my opinion. And she included this really beautiful print. It's a book page, and it has these hummingbirds on there, and I don't know why, but it just felt so perfect for Amy, who's the recipient of this journal. And it just felt like it was really hard. This was one of the first time that I parted ways with an item that I really wanted to keep for myself, but I really felt like Amy would appreciate it as much as I did, so it was worth it. But here you can see the other side. I love that so much, and it just seemed to go so perfectly with the colors that I had in this journal, and it felt right. So here I've been experimenting a little bit more with stitching some fabrics onto some of my pages and creating some tuck spots that way and pockets. That's been really good. And I've also been experimenting a little bit more with backing some of my prints with other types of papers. And I think that's about all I have to say about this journal. So I'll just let you enjoy the flip through. Perhaps it can bring on some inspiration to you. And I will see you all in my next video. Thank you all so much for joining me. And until then, have a wonderful time.